Hey everybody, today I just want to do a quick video. I haven't even really woken up yet, trying to get the sleep out of my eyes. I was just wanted to go over this Caitlin Clark situation and, everything that transpired and, the things that she was saying. And I just want to say, like, Caitlin, what are you thinking? Like, Caitlin, what are you thinking? I mean, me as a black man, I personally never, ever watched the WNBA before. I didn't agree with a lot of things and the lifestyles of the players and how they were flaunting it out in public, like showing it, like, to me, what you do behind closed doors is your business. But showing it, and, I just can't get down with it. And, I never watched it. But then I started to hear a name, and it was Caitlin. And I'm like, who is this Caitlin Clark in Iowa? So then I started checking her out, and this girl was fire. She was something that people never seen before. Never seen a female athlete exactly like that. And she's young at that, breaking records and everything. And, she has class. Like she's the prime example of class and professionalism. And that's something that I admire and look up to. People who are professional, people who are well spoken, and people who have talent, regardless of their pigmentation. And I just feel like, Caitlin, like you feeling sorry for being white and great. Like if you're that guy, you're that guy. If you're that girl, you're that girl. And you can't control your fan base. You can't control that. Like you didn't have to kiss behind at all. I mean, that's basically what it feels like you did. Like you kissed their butts. Like when I heard everything you said, it felt like somebody had a gun to your head almost and made you say these things. And you don't have to feel sorry for being white. You don't have to feel sorry for the things that your ancestors may have done or not have done. If you got talent, you got talent. Because Caitlin and anybody else listening, no matter what you do, people still gonna hate you no matter what. I mean, they hate how you're talented. Like, you don't see the comments like a lot of us. And people hate you just because you're talented. And then they said, but what about such and such? What about them? They didn't bring in the money. They didn't bring in money. The WNBA players taking buses and stuff like that could barely fly, first class and airplanes. It's like they were losing money. And Caitlin, Batman, basically came along to save Gotham, which is the WNBA. You came along to save Gotham, and you feel bad about it. And you're saying it feels like you're apologizing just for being great. You're apologizing for being the female Steph Curry. Now I know there's other great WNBA players. Hey, are they marketing them themselves? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know any of them really. I follow you though, because you're doing stuff that I never seen before, looking like Steph Curry out there. So I just want to say, like, I know you're only 22 years old, and it shows. You're only 22. I mean, this is a big stage for you in your life. I mean, just because, you're a professional athlete doesn't mean, like, there's not room for growth and learning to do in life. And if I were you, I would stay how you were. Don't apologize. Don't kiss anybody's butt. It's like, do you see, like, other players, like, was Tiger Woods, when he went to go play golf, was he ashamed of being black and great in golf? I mean, was Serena Williams ashamed of who she was in tennis? I mean, they didn't apologize to anybody. They didn't kiss anybody's butt. But the people out there bullying you, and it's not right. And I've seen it. And they jealous of you. They hate on you just because you got fans coming in, just because you getting deals. That's stuff that you can't control. I mean, you didn't tell the fans just to pick you. That's just what it is. You don't have to apologize for it. I mean, there was a story I watched not too long ago where there was a black woman, and a lot of people didn't see this. It was a documentary on YouTube, and she was talking about her experience in the WNBA and how she quit. She said it was a bunch of lesbians trying to touch her butt. They were making her feel uncomfortable for being straight, and she actually got out the WNBA. And a lot of people don't talk about her story. I forgot what her name is, but she did a documentary about the WNBA herself. And it was on YouTube. I saw this years before I even knew about Caitlin Clark. And, you know, she was bullied too, just because people don't want to conform to that lifestyle. Nobody wants to sit around and see stuff like that. Like, a lot of people don't. Like, some people do, but a lot of people don't want to see people like Brittany Griner get up talking about, I'm about to have a baby, I'm about to be a dad, and you're supposed to be a girl if she is or not. Like, nobody want to see that. Like, you claiming to be a man, you're not a man. You're not a father. I mean, come on now. Let's not be ridiculous. You're not a dad. Let's not be crazy. But a lot of people don't want to see that. But like I said, Caitlin Clark came in, and we want to see that. We want to see Caitlin Curry. So I'm just asking on behalf of Caitlin Clark to all her fans. I know you guys, a lot of guys are upset. And I'm not talking about anybody who wants to weaponize her or use her to shove stuff down people's throats. And it'll be like, oh, like, you know, nothing negative like that. I'm just talking about her fans that love her and that wants her to just be the player she is. She's a great player. She happens to be white. So what? And her not to be like, oh, well, the woman that came before me and this and that. Like, why are you doing that? like, why are you doing all that? Just play ball and make millions. Play ball and make millions. Who cares who hate? They gonna hate anyway. Even if you said what you said on the other, when you was on that show or whatever that was in the interview, they're still not gonna like you because you're gonna be sitting up there busting threes and stuff. So just get ready for the next season to be even better than you were last season. And on behalf of Caitlin Clark, I'm asking for all her fans to still support her. You should know she was forced. She's only 22 years old. I mean, she has to play the part. You all know that already, how the entertainment industry is, the sports industry, all the stuff is, you got to play the role. So it's like, you know, forgive her. She'll be back out there. Keep buying her jerseys and stuff like that. And know that deep within, she knows she's the stuff. She's a queen. She's happen to be white. I mean, all women are queens, not just one color, but every woman. And that's another thing I'll talk about in another video. It's like Caitlin Clark, she's a queen. She's good at her craft. Keep busting shots, keep busting threes, Kate. Like, I'm gonna be there cheering for you with my chocolate self. I'm gonna have your jersey on. Hey, it is what it is. Me and my wife gonna be there in the front row. I'm coming to see Caitlin Curry. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. It's like, just anybody, just be yourself. Stop feeling sorry for stuff your ancestors did. And like I said, like, it's not like she's saying, I'm the best, I'm better than all you. Regardless of what her fans do, that's what the fans do. She's been a class act ever since she's been in the WNBA. So you can't hate on her and say it was her. Like, no. But, all right, that's all I wanted to do. But to say, I'll be back for more videos, guys. All right, peace.